Retirement from professional football can often leave players at a crossroads, pondering their next step in life.
I was lucky to win various titles with Boca, 8 in total.
With Argentina, I won the Copa America in '91 and '93.
After football, some players can fall upon hard times. But since 1971, an initiative called the Mutual CASA Del Futbolista in Argentina has been helping many of those who need it most.
The
intention has always been to help ex-players, because we know that many of those who have stopped playing had somehow become lost. If you don't have a profession or something lined up after retiring from football, then things can become difficult. Knowing that some of the players weren't coping financially and others were in poor health, I decided to approach the Argentinian Football Association Benevolent Fund, and I explained to them what was happening to many players.
Thanks to Michele's powers of persuasion and the support of other ex-stars, the Mutual now cares for former players of clubs from all over Argentina, often via additional funding from some of the clubs themselves.
I think it's a really positive thing for players that were once famous, but are now going through tough times. Because in our day, football was a sport. It wasn't for money, as it is today.
The AFA gives us a monthly check, and we divide this up between the players.
Both Michele and Rattin are well known in Argentinian football. Michele for his success with the famous Independiente side of the 1950s.
Independiente were great to watch, with a very attractive attack. So much so that the 5 forwards, Michele, that's me, Seconato, Lacazia, Grigi and Cruz formed the front line. And all 5 of us were selected for Argentina's national team. As I understand it, it's a unique example in world football to have 5 forwards, all from the same club.
Rattin, a former Argentina captain, is often reminded about one controversial incident against England at Wembley in 1966.
The referee gave me a red card 15 minutes into the first half because a foul had been committed, and I was talking to the referee in my own language, asking him for an interpreter because he was refereeing the entire game in favour of England. I wasn't rude to anyone. I didn't commit a violent foul on anyone. When I finally left the field, I sat down on the Queen's carpet. I sat there for 8 to 10 minutes, and then I started to walk. I passed the corner where there was an English flag, so I grabbed it, and I squashed it together, insulting the English. So we lost 1-0 with a man down. They won the game unfairly.
Now 78, Rattin is committed to helping players get back on their feet, serving those in the greatest need.
What do they have? What do they lack? Do they have a car? If you have a car, we don't give you money. Do you have an apartment or a house? Do you have a business? If so, you can ask all you want. We won't pay you.
The seniors tournament gives us the chance to share old stories and hang out together.
Nowadays, to represent Racing in the seniors tournament is an opportunity to not give up football as a physical activity.
Mutual members are encouraged to stay involved in the game through a series of veterans tournaments. The country's top clubs are represented, with the chance to become Argentina's official seniors champions.
We started with 2 or 3 teams for the first competition we organised. Now there are 32 teams divided into 2 categories, A and B, with relegation and promotion. Now we have a first-class organisation.
Taking part in the seniors tournament is like being back in the dressing room again.
We love having the chance to carry on playing this precious sport that's been with us all our lives.
The pace of the game might have slowed, but the desire to help those in need hasn't. Despite his advanced years, Michele is aiming to expand his vision beyond Argentina.
I've just turned 86, and my dream would be to organise a senior world tournament every 2 years in a different country. These players could still deliver an excellent show for the people that never saw them play live, especially the kids. Just like when we used to watch the older players when we were young and were able to learn from them.